All right, so I'm going to do a recap. There are always so many things to do, right? And I know that if I've got to prioritize, you guys probably have the same issues and would have prioritize. So I'm going to start out by recapping on what we should be doing on a regular basis. When we are working on our PBS, and I mean working on our performance blogging system, not working to train others, not working as an instructor or as a level 2, in V marketing, where you're helping your team members learn how to do V marketing. Those are by far a greater priority because we're helping others and we're adding to our leverage and duplication. Always a bigger priority. But when we're working on our PBS, maybe it's early in the morning, late at night, it's on Sunday, whatever day we're actually working on it, 50% of your time should be on content, creating new content, right? The other 50% should be doing ad posting, putting it out there, whether it's on social media, whether it's on US net ads. And if you're using the classified sites, don't make that your only focus and don't focus on just one. Make sure you're spreading it out. Now, I like the US net ad network. There's like several of them that like Canada and everywhere. Other than like India, I don't focus on them much in India, but I focus on all the other ones. Those tend to be really good for me. They've proven out over the last little bit, but there's other ones there too. And then I occasionally find new ones. I'll spend some time on that. And I don't just get lost down a rabbit hole that I set time and I do it and I go back to other things. But that to me is still more important than watching television will ever be, because I'm getting it out there. And the more consistently I actually post ads, the more I make in Google AdSense, which means the traffic's coming. And that means the more exposure to the anchors. Now I'm going to highlight on the anchor offers a little bit. Wine is something you should be marketing during the holiday season like mad, right? And focus on some of the key highlights of the holidays, the family getting together. Everybody I know understands this. Hanging out with family is always better with some wine in you. So make sure you get that message out. I mean, some of us have pregame drinks before the family arrives, speaking for a friend. And so it's something, there's always a fun angle to go with. Exploit it, use it, because it's going to last, right? Once you put it out there, it's there. Build a page around it. Wine is always there. Now, the other thing is we have our another anchor offer. So we have great holiday stuff, right? And along with wine, right, we have all these other kiosk offers like QB54. The churros is a great holiday offer. We've got all the women's clothing. We've got all the stuff with Katie Lux and all these things that are inside. The scarves. Oh my gosh, we got all those things that we have inside Cash Network Direct, or CND for short. I think we've all adopted the CND. I see it everywhere. So CND, Cash Network Direct. Those are all things to build pages on, market, put out there. Okay. The other anchor offer that we have, anchor offer number 2, is Vellavita. Vellavita has weight loss. Vellavita has, weight loss, the collagen, beauty. I'm going to tell you, beauty budgets exist for all of us. Men even have some. We are all vain. We all want to look good. We all should be looking good. The more we age, the more we want to fight age. Anybody that says differently, again, they're not really being truthful, are they? There's not one person with wrinkles. I get that they give you character, but really, if I could get rid of every wrinkle on my face, I would. If I didn't look like Plastic Man, I would. I'll put it that way, right? So I'm looking at older pictures of me, and I'm not even talking that old, like a year, 2 years older. I look better now than I did then, and it has to be that liquid collagen in youth. It has to be. I don't really have much more of a routine other than, obviously cleaning myself. I think I got a pretty good routine for that. But from that liquid collagen, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing my crow's feet start to dissipate. I'm excited because that's totally age reversing. So that's something I'm definitely going to be writing about because it's personal, and I know it's going to come out that way. The words out of our mouths are very, very important. Videos work that, but the written word is really, it's a declaration, especially when you do it in that manner. When I write it out, I'm declaring it to the universe. This is my story. This is how it works for me. And I put it out there with that intent and that commitment to what I'm saying. A true personal story is going to resonate. It will, as long as you, especially if you put it out there with conviction. So I'm doing all that. So it's not like no one here should wonder what to do. It's just what to do first, okay? So I'm gonna go based on timing of what's going on right now. We're in October. I had to look at the calendar for a second. We're in the first part of October, right? This is go time for holiday spending. It's also people start looking and making plans for New Year's resolutions. Even though people think they're hokey, everybody thinks about it. What am I going to do different next year, right? I can speak for, I think, everybody, especially the last year and the year before that. I think we want to get past them as fast as possible with things that are going on. We want to build towards positive. And, we look at different things. A lot of people have been in their homes more than ever. A lot of people have gained more weight, right? So saying that people are thinking about weight loss now is probably pretty accurate. Well, I'm going to market it anyway. I'm going to push it out there. So I'm going to push holiday pages, and I'm going to push weight loss, and I'm going to really focus on that angle, right? And you guys know, and then we have the Fountain of Youth. So the thing with the Fountain of Youth is everybody's starting to see their family and relatives. So one of the angles that I'm going to recommend, that I'm going to utilize is, I found something to make myself look younger. I can't wait to see the family and see, how much younger I can look than them because of these products. I'm going to totally go that direction because I think it's more real than funny, right? And I know Niall and I talk about it because in our families, we don't look the oldest. We look the youngest. And we both have had a very solid regimen of vitamins and everything else. So that being said, I have to, Niall, watch me. You on mute?
I got your finger on the button. I got my finger on the button.
Okay. And I'm trying to not cross any lines because I'm really good at holding a secret in. But I can tell you guys, for those of you that have anything previously that we were marketing with Valentis, do not destroy the pages. Leave them out there. Let them just sit. You don't need to worry about marketing to them right yet, right? Just whatever you've done, let it go. Do not destroy the pages. Okay. I'm gonna put this out there. Anybody that's in Valentis that likes the products, that's fine. That's fantastic. It's a thing. As of, well, it's been months now. We took it off of our anchor list and we replaced it. Bellavita replaced it completely with productivity, right, and focus. So I'm just going to just let this go. I am pretty darn sure that we will not be really talking about Valentis much in the future at all. And, I don't kill things that are making money. I still get customers that sign up for the marketing that I've done. That's the power of what we have put in motion. But do not kill your pages, right? If you feel like marketing them still, that's fine. If you got things that are out there to renew, like renew your ads, go ahead and do that. All right. And then just like anything else, just know something might be coming and when it does, we'll be ready. But everybody, you guys, there's things that we do that we can multi-purpose and redirect. Remember, we control our pages. There is a reason we always send all ads through our PBS first, then send it on. And it's for this reason. We don't want to lose our marketing. We don't want to lose our SEO advantages that we built. All right. And there's always things to replace, modify down the road, but you cannot replace the work you did. And if you had to lose that, that would be a tragedy. Because some of us, we go write this article, we put it out there, and we don't really feel like we see much on it. And then 5, 7, 10 years down the road, we get a lot of traffic from it because it's ranked up there. It's finally fell its place. Something's made it work. That's a reality. Okay. The whole reason this system came to be, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons why I knew that the blogging and the link posting and stuff was working is I did a lot of it in 97, 98, 99. And then I didn't do it for a few years. I had a different client path and different lead gen. And then all of a sudden I was still getting sales and making money from the marketing that I did in 97, 98, 99, which, by the way, I'm still making money on it today. So I wrote the work. I actually got paid to write that work at the time. And not only did I get paid, when the contract ended, I owned the work. I owned the SEO. So I just redirected it to something else that paid me. That's still generating revenue today. We're talking, what is that, 24 years? If I would have just killed those pages, I would have known the value of what we're doing here. And I can't even tell you how many thousands of dollars I would have made over this time. So it's something good to know and put that out there. So I wanted to give you some philosophy this morning behind the stuff so you understand the method of the madness. The patient process that I constantly talk about is very real. So do not kill your pages. Don't think, even if you're no longer active and being able to receive commissions from that, do not kill your pages with Valentis. All right? You did a lot of work to put them there. Don't do the work to undo it. If you're going to spend the time to do that, spend the time to build new pages on what we can do now. Okay. Put that out there. Next, HTTPS. Everybody should be on a secure site now. Your URL should be updated in the server. Those were done individually. It took a long time each. We had to do certificates, huge expense. We did that, here, and we're not passing any costs on to you guys. That was Tanya and I's decision just to eat it because we want to be ready for the future. And it's something that we know we need to have in the future, especially. And for those of you that really think we needed it, well, now you have it. That's one less complaint for you to do the work. So I expect to see a lot more access on the servers. I expect you guys to really be working now because that complaint is gone. You know who I'm talking to. Okay. And some of you have really thanked me, and I really appreciate that. I'm just telling you, we really didn't need it, but we do need it going forward. We're going to need it with some changes coming up. And now I don't have to worry about those changes. This is something that was there. So done, but make sure you change every one of your category links. And you have two categories, right? You've got the standard category and then all things that's for the mobile. Make sure you change all the links there. Now going forward, when you add them, it's automatically going to be HTTPS because everything's been changed to that. We're just talking about the links you had before that. Now, you brought up earlier and before we were recording, the homepage SSL link. That's a custom link, so you've got to customly change that. I will show you an example, and I wanted to build out some marketing templates today, so I'm going to get to that in a second, but let's see. Is there anybody here that hasn't fixed their homepage? Their home link? All right, Denise, hold on. Oh my gosh.
I'm in mine if you want me to show it.
Oh, I'm going to do Denise's.
Okay, cool.
Okay, on YouTube the last couple of days, I put out an update for the SSL, but also I show people how to modify their category pages. Something good to revisit. Anything that's content based, you want to make it as much your own and as much unique to you as possible. All right, so let me pull this up. So I don't need to cover that right now because you guys can all go to YouTube. It's the latest video that went up. It'll teach you guys how to modify your category pages. I did arts and entertainment, and you can just see how hard it's not to change it and what I expect you to do to change it. Our category pages, what do we have, like 13, 14 of them? And then ×2, right? And if your all things and your main category page, I guess the desktop category page, however you want to reference that, if they're identical, that's okay, as long as it's your identical, right? And so you can change one, you can copy it to over. I show you how to do that in that training. It's like a 38-minute training you guys can watch. So if anybody hasn't modified their category pages yet, and you haven't changed your SSL links, or you have questions on it, and even what I'm about to show you now, it's all on that exact training. That's kind of why I did it and put it out there so it's there. All right, now I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go into Denise's desktop. I'm in her dashboard. Right, Denise, 8k6r.com. I'm going to go right to appearance, and I'm going to menus. We have a home link, and it's a custom link. You literally can make your home link go wherever you want it to go. We like it to go right to your main page to keep the navigation simple, but especially after you get Google AdSense, if you want it to go somewhere else, so be it. You can control where it goes. That's what you do here. All I'm going to do is throw in an S and save the menu. And now when I go to her site and I click on home, it should go right to that. Let's see. Maybe it's a good thing I picked yours. Yeah, the HTTPS is there. 8K8, let's see. 8K6 R. Okay, so Denise, when you log into your, that's okay. This is a very important thing. When you're logging into your dashboard, you need to log in with HTTPS as well to start the secure connection. If you just go to the regular one, which you're going to have in all your cookies, you're going to have in all your settings, it's going to take you to the non-secure access. You want to make sure it's secure just to keep everything that way. So that's another good point. So there we go. Once it's secure, it should stay secure. Look at that. Hold on. I'm going to log back into your secure system now. There we go. And if I click on home, it's just going to come right back to the secure site. And it didn't. Hold on. I got to figure that out. So we got 8k6r.com. I'm probably having a cookie issue because I logged into it without it being secure, but I'm gonna go look at the appearance really quick. Let me open up a new browser. You guys can't see it yet, but hold on a second. 8k6r.com.
Rory, Sheila is saying hers is doing the same thing.
Yeah, we need to send these to Matt. So this is good. So Denise, I need to move yours to Matt. We're gonna get this fixed, but that's how you fix it in the appearance. And then let Matt know and he can go through and do all that. We also got to be careful going forward on there's more training involved in this now. And that is when we do our images, we want to make sure that we're loading those up into the platform so they become secure, and then we add them. It should be good going forward, but you may have to replace some of your images with even the same picture, deleting it and re-adding it again. So we're going to go through that. And this is all something I knew was going to happen when we made this switch, but I do feel that it's necessary to our future and things that are going to be coming. So we might as well teach it now. All new students coming in don't need to worry about it. Stacy, if you could do me a favor and move Denise's card over to technical support.
Okay.
And just say that the secure thing isn't complete per Rory. All right, let's have some fun in some ad world. I'm going to go to the holiday page that I created. Let me go to that. For those of you that don't know what secure socket layers means, it allows us to show people information without them being compromised or anybody else being able to see it. It does slow things down a little bit, depending on where they're connected, but it's secure. And more as people are going to be looking for information and tying in information, they're going to be really caring about security. Unfortunately, whenever there's good, there is bad, right? There's always a balance out there. And more sophistications are being done to where they can impose in non-secure applications. And we just don't want to deal with that. We want to be protected from, as soon as possible going forward. I see where the trends are going, and I just don't want you guys to have to worry about it. I also don't want it to be something that stops us from getting indexed because we're not secure, and that threat's been made. So I'm going to react to it for everybody, and we did that. All right, now, let's see if you guys can see my page. All right, we're in rory3.com, and I need to go into okay, I need to go into my ad page. I thought it was my holiday page. So you guys ever lose a page you just created? You're not sure what you did. I'm just gonna go to pages. I'm gonna go to all pages. I'm gonna go to all dates. I'm just gonna go to September and filter. Top items for Christmas. This is why I can't remember what I called it. There we go. So I created all these here, right? And I created this page and I want to get it out there, and it's the top 5 items for Christmas 2021. And I'm going to tell you this really quick because I didn't bring it up last time. When 2022 comes up, I'm not going to change this one. I'm going to leave that one alone. Sometimes people look for what was good last year. Sometimes they do that. I'm just going to leave it alone. I will not change this article. I will add a new one and modify it based on what we have for 2022. This is out there. I've done it. I'm going to leave it there forever. I don't have a link in any category, though I could, but I don't. Okay, so now I'm going to, hold on one second. Okay, so I have a folder. It's Holiday 2021 Marketing. Hope you guys can all see that. And I'm just going to show you, like, I do it from scratch because I know what I want to do. I'm going to do a new doc. And I'm going to do a new sheet. All right, so I'm going to make that. That's ready to go. I got my documents, and I'm going to put and if I have time, I'm going to work on another one for you guys. All right, so now I'm going to write ads for a little bit. So here it is. I got 27 minutes. I'm going to write ads and post ads. I'm going to go 13 minutes on one, 14 minutes on the other one. Here we go. If I already had these made, that would be great because I could just run with them. But here I am making them right now. You know, and I'll hold them up here so people can see them. And you'll see them from time to time. Now I see my my link, right? Preview. I got a couple more minutes to write. I got all those done pretty quick. Okay, I'm done with content. I built my content. I got my, I already have my pages built, right? But I built the ad content. And to me, it's the same thing, whether I build a page or the content. I'm going to use these over and over again. They're here. They're under my holiday page. I created a holiday 2021 marketing. I'm going to market the holiday page and the diet, right? I only got 16 minutes to go market. I'm going to start off by going to, oh man, I should just go to Facebook, right? I really should. So I'll just put an ad out there. Look at June. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and do a, I like to do a photo usually. I'm gonna do a photo and I'm gonna go to Dropbox. Go to my Dropbox. I'm gonna go to Rory 3. You guys all have a Dropbox link with the images we make. You know, you guys, the fact that we all are using the same image gives us the benefit of what I call Coca-Cola marketing, which is they're all going to see the same things everywhere. Like they might see it from me, they might see it from you, they might see it from 30 people. That gives it absolute positive awareness, but also it makes it bigger than just one person. And that's why that's why we started building these memes and standardizing them. You know, we can be an army of one, or we can be an army of everyone in RRR247. So I'm going to go to, let's see, we just did the June through September 2021. And this is the skin, hair, and nails, right? And I'm definitely want to put one of these on there, right? So I'm going to put that. I like this one. It says a lot to me, but I'm going to come here and go. And this one goes to youth. That's fine. We pushed on that, right? Actually, I'm just going to do youth. It's on the logo. Am I spelling that wrong? Yep. So I'm just gonna do like, I'm gonna put an invite in there too, and just put that out there. I think everybody that's connected to me on Facebook is very aware that I might throw little lengthy posts, and then I do the images. But I haven't posted youth for a while. We really should be posting these twice a week. 2 to 3 times a week is probably the max that we should be putting any type of image with an ad out, but steady 2 to 3 a week. Okay, and that doesn't mean like 3 in one day. You can do 2 in one day and one, but 2 to 3, and then the rest of the time is like life inspiring things, positivity. Always positivity. I do not use social media to air out my issues, my problems, my frustrations with my kids or anything. I don't. Those are things we're going to fix and make positive and go forward. And the person, I don't need counseling sessions from my social media friends. What I need is a place I can tune in for positivity. If I want negative stuff, I can just turn the news on. If I ever want to be depressed, the news is going to deliver in spades every time and fast. It'll be like within 5 minutes of watching the news, you're going to be depressed, right? They're really good at it. We need to be a beacon of hope, and that's what gives us this. Social media is our way to communicate with everybody. Make it good. Why choose anything but good? Why? Okay, I'm going to post that. I got 9 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm going to go to posting some ads. So this, I said I got that one out there. I've got 5,000 friends. That's somewhat productive, more so than probably posting an ad. But I'm going to do that first. That's why I do it in priorities, right? I go to USN ads, as you guys know, and I'm going to go to focus in Canada. I'm going to post right here. I'm going to get my little system going. And when I get done with this training in 7 minutes and we go on the wine ambassador training, what I'm going to do is I'll hold this, but later today, I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to post this out there and see how many I can do. And then this gives me the thing that I can run on. And I can run on this literally this week, next week, the next week, the next week. Oh, it's holiday time. I can keep running these same ads. I've got my holiday one, even if it's just one page, guys. Even if it's just this one page, I have one focus I can work on. That's okay. I don't need to do a million pages. I can just have one good one and push it out there. It's gonna make progress. And once they get there, they see everything else that we have to offer. So I can focus on one. And if I get inspired to do another one, then by golly, I'll do another one, right? And I can always focus on like the QB, 64, but I can focus on QB 54. I can focus on any of those other ones too individually because they're already done. But I'm gonna focus on what do you want to call it? A fishing net approach. As opposed to a line in the water, I'm going to throw a net and help you grab them in to show them more exposure to things. That's it. That's what this does. That's why you see top 5, top 10, right? It's just a great angle. All right, so I'm here in Canada. I'm going to grab my link. My ad post right there, description. I gotta choose a file. I don't know if I have a camera one for these might be too big anyway. Let's see what it's probably too big. I need a holiday one. Let's see if I created one of those. Holiday image. Yeah, I can use any of these holiday images like this. That's the one I'll probably use, bonus gift. I know it's small enough. Category. Shopping, there should be gifts. Shopping, other shopping ads, it's fine. going to stick in shopping for this today. Oh, it's too big of an image. Okay, so I'll fix that really quick. I still got a few minutes. I'm going to open it with paint. I'm going to resize it by pixels. I'm going to go 500 by 333. I'm going to go OK. I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'm going to save it in Dropbox under our. I'm going to create a new thing right now for everybody. And I do this so not everybody has to learn how to do this. You know, we can, a lot of things we can all share. We're all marketing the same stuff, right? That's marketing by consensus. So I'm going here to holidays, somewhere it's H. If I go to like alphabetize, it's right there. Holiday images, I'm gonna go new folder, and I'm gonna put sized for
Rory,
ads.
we only see a black box.
That's okay. I'm just creating
Okay.
under holiday images. I'm creating one for. I'll show you guys where it's at here in a second.
Okay.
I just open it up in Paint. I modified the size. You guys don't need to know how to do it because I'm going to show you where to get it. Some of you guys already know how to do it, but when in doubt, just go to the shared Dropbox folder. I created inside inside the PBS files, there's holiday images, and inside there is size for ads. Just click there and any of those will work. If it says size for ads, it's going to work on anywhere you post because I made it small. I'm going to hit submit. Grab my ad ID because I like to keep track of these. Just because they're up in a year, and in a year I can still run that same page, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go to here and get my actual ad. And just make sure that's going there. Perfect. Done. Done. I'm going to post ads. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go find a category really quick. Shopping. Shopping toys. Sure. Second headline. Remember, you want different headlines. So I just said 4. I can put 4 on every different aspect. So Canada ads, US ads, I can use those same 4 on all of those. You don't want to repeat them. It's not worth it. If you're gonna put the same, they'll probably take it down. So it's not even worth the time, right? Use a different one. I can reword this many times. Everybody here is learning how to do that. We taught you that on how to change it up. We use it everywhere. We're copying and pasting, but we got to be original. It's just the rule of the game. I use the same image every time though. And submit. I get pretty quick. You get pretty quick at this. All right, I'm at my time limit. And I'll be doing these ads, and then I'll shift and start doing the weight optimization ads. And you guys can see this on the video. I'll leave that there for just a second. You guys can pause it and copy those. Make them your own. I don't even care if you use my same ones. You're a different person marketing it and putting in different places. But this will give you a really good idea. And when you get in the habit of doing this, you'll get better and better at just doing it off the cuff. Meaning you'll get inspired because you train your brain what to look for and how to think. I will literally be in a zone, like doing something, and something will inspire me on an ad direction, and I go write it down. I don't need to act on it right now, but if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it, right? So my book's always with me, and I'll put it in there. And that's what you want to train yourself, right? We are professional marketers. Our tools of the trade are blogging, performance blogging, be specific. And then we have all of our V marketing, and we have all of our instructing marketing that we have access to that allows us to build our businesses, right? With the more you participate in all of them, the more you can gain from all of them. But this is what we have. So, oh, did I get that link? Let's see. Copy. I missed the 3. And then my actual ad. And I can share these ads on social media too, the same links. A lot of these, they might get blocked. Sometimes they don't. You might have to do a tiny URL, all those little tricks that we can do. But we can put them on, anywhere else we can do it, right? You can link to an ad. You can post your ad somewhere else. I mean, this is an ad that goes to your ad, right? That's fine. There's places we can do that. Anyway, I'll throw that out there. We'll train on more. And that concludes our hour of training.